What is up, everybody? Welcome to the channel. In this video, I'll be going over my 3 best NBA picks as well as all my leans in today's slate. Before we get into the picks, if you guys are new to the channel, every time we sweep, I'm giving away 25 bucks and 2 weeks of free VIP to someone who likes the video, subscribes to the channel, and leaves a comment below. But let's just jump into the recap real quick. So in my last free pick video, the free picks did not go well today. The variance in the playoffs, ton of variance, but you guys can see, last couple, 2 videos ago, we swept, and then today, we reverse swept. So you guys can see here, Tamani Kamara over 15.5 PRA, Donovan Mitchell over 30.5 PR, and Derek White over his points. Tamani Kamara, 13 PRA first half, ends the game with 14, runs cardio for the second half. That one was pretty frustrating. And then Donovan Mitchell, terrible game from him, 25% from the field, took 24 shots. Yeah, like I said, he had insane usage in this game. Just he couldn't land the shots. That morning game, no one could hit their shots. Actually, it was a brick fest. But yeah, Derek White, only player I really regret. Honestly, I was catching a falling knife. Honestly, Derek White, just a bad read there. But Pritchard went crazy this game. But yeah, we're looking to bounce back today in today's free picks. In the VIP side, guys, MLB has just been feeding us. We cashed this 5-man lotto in the VIP community. You guys can also see I do all sports. Yannick Cinder under his games. Nikita under 3.5 shots on goal. I'm waiting on Jalen Duren over 14.5 points to cash out a 6.5x multiplier here. I'm also waiting on Chet, cash Aaron Nola, sweat free under his pitching outs. McGreevy over his pitching outs. But yeah, if you guys are interested in my VIP community, in this Discord, you guys can see me and my team post plays in these channels here. And you guys will also get access to the VIP community where we have a great, you guys can get access to this chat. Great community in here. And yeah, you guys can see all the wins just flowing from our VIP members. So if you guys are interested, I have linked the winnable in the pinned comment and the description. Guys, I've just restocked free trials, so make sure to take advantage before it sells out because it always sells out quick. But let's just jump into today's free picks. So jumping to my first free pick, I'm taking Chet Holmgren over 25.5 points plus rebounds. So jumping to Props Madness, guys, the best research tool on the market. If you guys are interested in this tool, you guys can use code bankroll for 25% off. Link will also be in the pinned comment in the description. But yeah, jumping to Chet here. So Chet, you guys can see over his last 10 games, he has not been clearing this line. Only with a 30% hit rate, averaging 23.7 PR. But you guys can see he's projected to play 26 to 36 minutes. As guys, this is the playoffs. He should play 30 plus minutes. Like you guys can see this game right here, he only played 29 minutes because he was in foul trouble. So when Chet gets 30 plus minutes or more, you guys can take a look. He's averaging 29.4 PR and he's over in 70% of his games. Now I see him potentially playing 33 plus. That's why I expect him to play. Unless, like I mentioned, he gets into foul trouble or something. So, guys, with 33 plus minutes, well, let's do 32. Guys, 32 plus minutes, he's over in 90% of his last games, averaging 32.1 PR. And then we also got Jalen Williams out. But that's going to lead to more usage for Chet. So, yeah, you guys can see still 90% hit rate here with the injury filters. And looking at the matchup, it's middle of the pack, honestly. Nothing to really look at here. But just, guys, just on a pure, minutes standpoint and usage, I definitely think Chet Holmgren can cash this line for us. You also see head-to-head. Head-to-head, he has gone over in 3 out of his last 3 matchups against the Suns when playing 32 plus minutes or more. And yeah, like I mentioned, guys, I just think as long as he stays out of foul trouble, I think he will get a great opportunity to cash this line. So that's going to be my first pick, Chet Holmgren over 25.5 PR. Jumping to my second pick, I'm taking Devin Booker over 5.5 assists. So Devin Booker, I'm taking his assists over 5.5. So yeah. Oh damn. You guys can see this line is getting hammered right now. It was at even odds earlier. BetMGM still has minus 130, but yeah, you guys can see. I guess a lot of people like this play for good reason, because you guys know OKC. They're gonna try to get the ball out of Devin Booker hands, and yeah, he's gonna dime up and rack up those assists, which is why you guys can see in his last game he had 7 assists. Potential assists is not available, but he definitely had more than 10. I'm pretty sure. He had a great volume for his potentials. And then these two games, only seven potentials in both. But this game was a blowout as well. But yeah, as you can see earlier in the season, he had 17 potentials and 19 potential assists. So yeah, I just think guys, if you guys want, you guys can also take a look at um Brooks. Yeah, Brooks and Jalen Green. Sorry guys, my head is like lagging right now, but yeah, I also lean, guys. I lean overs on Jalen Green and Dylan Brooks. OKC is just gonna let them chuck up shots, and they're focused on stopping Devin Booker, and I think Devin Booker is gonna get the opportunities to cash this line, and get at least 6 assists for us. So yeah, Devin Booker over 5.5 assists. Hopefully it's not a blowout, and he can play full minutes and get as much opportunities, as much potential assists to his teammates, and yeah, hopefully catch this line. So yeah, Devin Booker over 5.5 assists. Also, I mean, let me see. Yeah, you guys can see 35 plus minutes. He averages 6.1 assists over 9 of his last 14 games. But yeah, that's gonna be the second pick, guys. Devin Booker over 5.5 assists. My final pick is gonna be Bones Highland over 9.5 points. So Bones here, guys, I just think this line is just kind of low to me. Just doesn't really make sense unless he doesn't get the minutes that I expect him to get. Yeah, you guys can see Bones. Guys, Anthony Edwards and Dante DiVincenzo are out. So first of all, if you guys take out Anthony Edwards, he averages 14.3 points, and yeah, he's over in 9 of his last 14 games, averaging 14.3 points. So I project him to play at least 20 plus, guys. I'm confident he will play more than 20 plus minutes. So you guys can see with 20 plus minutes, he averages 16.2 points over in 76% of his games without Anthony Edwards. Now, let's just I'll even make it more strict. Let me see. Okay, 20 to 28. Guys, with 20 to 28 minutes, he's over in 5 of his last 7 games, averaging 15.6 points. So, yeah, this line just seems low to me. And against this Nuggets defense that allowed the 6th most points of pull-ups, also pretty bad at defending transition, spot up, pick and roll, isolation. This is a pretty good matchup overall for Bones. I just think Bones can definitely get 10 points or more for us. So, yeah. I'm rocking with my boy Bones over 9.5 points. I mean, I could like, I'm being conservative here too. Like I could see him playing 25 plus at least. So yeah, I like Bones a lot. That's gonna be the final pick. Bones Highland over 9.5 points. So you guys can tell this play on Dabble. If you guys don't have Dabble yet, you guys can use code bankroll Brian to sign up and tell this play directly on the app. Like I always mention, guys, feel free to take what you guys like, fade the ones you guys don't like, but that's going to be today's free picks. So before we get to the lean section, if you guys use code BankrollBrian on Dabble or any of my affiliate apps such as Novig, Kalshi, Polymarket, Chalkboard, Parlay, Underdog, Sleeper. So many options, guys. Just text me a screenshot that you guys deposited with my code on any of these apps, and I will hook you up with 30 days of free VIP. Normally VIP is $35 a month, but you guys can join right now completely for free. No risk, no commitment. If you guys don't like it afterwards, you guys can just cancel. So yeah, just text me a screenshot and I will hook you up immediately. You guys can also do the same thing, just 5 days of free VIP if you guys use code bankroll on Picket. Just text me a screenshot and I'll hook you up. So yeah, guys, I really recommend getting Picket because tracks are your bets, hold you accountable. If you want to take sports betting seriously, you gotta have Picket. So yeah, but let's just jump into the lean section, guys. So jumping to the lean section, um, I was looking at Mike Conley assists. Now this is kind of a niche prop. Actually, okay, somehow the line has moved as well. I guess people like, yeah, yeah, guys, this line has already moved too. But yeah, Mike Conley assists. I was definitely looking at it. So I projected him to play 20 plus minutes. So guys, with 20 plus minutes, you guys can see. Okay, I see him. Let me see, 20. Yeah, around 20, 20-ish to 25. So let me see, 22 minutes. He's over in 9 of his last 14 games, averaging 4.1 assists. Take out Anthony Edwards. You guys can see he's over in 6 of his last 9 games, averaging 4.2 assists. And I love the potential assist volume he has. So, yeah. And then you guys can see, last game here, already hit 4 assists on 21 minutes. So, I was looking at Mike Conley assists over 3.5. Let me see. I was also liking SGA. I like SGA RA. 10.5 was really good. I really loved him at 10.5. 11.5 seems valid as well. If you guys take a look, this series, guys, 11 RA, 14 RA, and 12 RA. If this game stays close, I definitely think he can cash this line. He's getting really good RA chances here against this Suns team. You guys can see this game he had 30 RA chances, which is really good volume. This game in a massive blowout, he still had 23 RA chances for, and we're getting 11.5 RA line or 10.5 RA if you guys don't have bet MGM. So yeah, I was looking at SGA RA. Let me see any other picks I was looking at. Guys, I didn't have time to research more leans, so I'm just gonna give you guys this bonus tennis pick if you guys want. This is gonna be Kabali moneyline or fantasy score on Prize Picks. Guys, Kabali is facing a qualifier. Now Valajo, he's no slouch for sure. He qualified for a reason and he's playing pretty well. But I just think Kabali can get it done. He has more tour experience and just a better player overall. So yeah, I'm taking Kabali fantasy score for just a bonus pick if you guys want to take it. Well, yeah, guys, if you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and peace.